When we fight as melee, the best way to do it is to fight both in mouse look and in third person. Because um, to fight when you fight in third person, you can see everything. You can see around you. You can see your avatar. You can much easier run in the way that I'm running right now. Like for example, that I balance myself on this fence. It is much easier to do it in third person. To do it like this and escape if somebody's chasing you. And also, when you're trying to track somebody, you have to be able to dive into between third person and first person fast, because it is not as easy, it is not as efficient to try to chase somebody when you're in third person like this. It is very, very hard to do, and also there are many limitations with it. For example, people that fight only in third person cannot hit up and down. They can hit only left and right. So, if somebody if you are fighting only in third person and somebody decides to attack you, they can just jump above you and start hitting like this, like this. You see, and and those that fight only in third person can do nothing about it because people in mouse look can target up and down, not only left and right. So this is one limitation. Another limitation that is that you will notice when you try to chase somebody that you don't miss as many hits when you're in first person for some reason. It is just much easier to target. So how I fight is when it's time to run and to kite and to escape, I switch immediately to third person. So I'm fighting, I'm chasing somebody, and then I'm exhausted or something happens. Immediately what I do, I switch to third person, I click my avatar, I click my avatar, and then I move. And wherever another thing is that when you're in third person and you have your avatar clicked, wherever, like for example, I'm like this, okay? When I am in third person and I turn, I don't use the D button and the A button, or the right arrow and the left arrow. I click my avatar and I turn, because like this you can control your turning much more. So this is the correct way to play when you're in third person. You click your avatar, you grab your avatar, and then you turn with the mouse. This is the right way. Never play with the arrows on the or the A and D, because it makes you very, very predictable and slow. You have to click your avatar and you have to turn like this. And one problem that many will find when they are trying to click their avatar is that sometimes, especially if you're wearing some scripted attachments, it's very hard to grab your avatar. It's really difficult to grab your avatar because you are clicking the attachments instead, and it doesn't let you click it in the way that makes you turn it. So what we do, if I press Ctrl, Alt, and T, I can see the invisible objects. And one of the invisible objects that I'm wearing, as you can see, is a prim. This prim, what it does when you wear it, if you check it, let's see, prim. If you check this prim, it is just an empty object. It doesn't have anything in it. It doesn't have anything in it. But the fact that I'm wearing the prim means that I am the prim. My avatar is the prim. So if I click here on the prim, it's the same as if I'm grabbing my avatar. Or if I click here, or here, or here. So when I'm in mouse look and I want really fast, somebody's chasing me. So I want really fast to exit and grab my avatar, I can just do it anywhere. I can do it here, I can do it here, I can do it here. It's fast, you see. So how we fight is when it's time to fight as melee, you are in mouse look and you hit and you chase and you do whatever you have to do. And then when it's time to run because somebody is chasing you and you are not in a position to fight at that moment, or it's not smart to fight at that moment, you you will make a keybind that makes you quickly exit mouse look. And we'll cover this in a bit. So you exit mouse look, You click your avatar and you turn. And then when it's time to fight again, you jump back into the fight, enter mouse look, and fight. And then exit again, and grab your avatar immediately, and fight. You see? So all the time in a fight, you're like this. You fight, and then you want to jump, for example, here, and you exit. You see? This is the way to fight. Not only in third person, and not only in mouse look. You need to use both. And the way to use both is to make a button that makes you enter and exit mouse look fast. Uh, the default button for this in the Firestorm viewer is the button M, but there is a problem with this button. It is too far away. So in order to counter this, we need to use our keyboard and mouse software. We need to go into our keyboard and mouse software and find a way to make one of those buttons to make them into behaving as if they are the button M. So for example, if you have an extra button in your mouse, you can make it act like M. And then this is what I have done. I just click the button on my mouse and I enter and exit mouse look immediately. And remember that in order to enter and exit mouse look immediately, you need to be here. You need to be, let me find the setting. Um, where it was, let's see. Here. You need to be here and you need to have your transition time to 0. Otherwise, look how much time. This is not ideal in combat. Imagine having to take so much time. Even 1 second can kill you if you are in a tough spot. Even 1 second delay. So you have to have your transition time to 0 and enter and exit mouse look immediately. This is how you should play. And move when in third person with your avatar clicked. This is the way to play and move.